Recently, we had a really busy weekend at Skookum House. Multiple sibling groups, each with different needs and different medications and different appointment schedules and different case details, and it was pretty wild. And coincidentally, 3 of our 6 guests had birthdays while they were with us. So we had 3 birthday parties in a row to plan and celebrate. That happens sometimes. Birthdays celebrated at Skookum. So we're ready for it. We have decorations and candles and supplies and supplies for making cupcakes, and presents for different age groups and genders. All that stuff ready to go. Multiple party themes we can plan really quickly. And these kids really got into it. They put a lot of effort into celebrating each other. It was, I think, as much fun for the staff and the volunteers to witness as for the kids to experience. And by the way, I realized that we don't track how many birthdays we celebrate at Skookum House. That's a director fail, but I say we don't. We haven't until now, and now I've realized it. So we will start tracking that. I think that's be an interesting thing to look at over the course of a couple of years. How many birthday parties do we celebrate at Skookum House? Anyway, after this wild, crazy weekend with all these kids in the house and a bunch of birthday parties and going all over the place, one of those sibling groups moved on to their next placement, and so the house was half empty. And then we get this call that there was one more child, a single child, on their way. And the remaining children who'd been with us all weekend, when they heard this, they decided it was their job to welcome this new arrival and teach them what Skookum House was all about. So they picked out a blanket for him and put it out on his bed. They got his room ready. They got some paper and some markers, and they made a welcome sign for him and put it up on the staircase. They rolled out some pizza dough and decided they were going to make him a pizza. They were making the house ready for his arrival. The conversation was just adorable. These kids, mind you, children who are just days removed from their own traumatic removal experience from the only home they've ever known, decided that it was their job to pay it forward, to make this new child feel welcomed and safe. And they were talking about, remember how we felt on our first day. We should make sure he knows about all the fun things he's going to go do. And, we'll have to take him to that park. And, we have to show him the backyard so he knows where the bikes are. It was really something special. And I wish you could have seen it for yourself. That's the kind of thing that happens almost weekly at Skookum House. It is a wonderful place of healing and hope and childhood, and there is room for you. skookumkids.org/volunteer. Just a little paperwork and a little training, and we'll get you all ready to be part of this work. What are you waiting for?